Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
With Joe Biden's departure from the presidential race on Sunday, July 21st, the long-solidified 2024 Democratic ticket has a new opening. Biden endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris to lead the party into November, putting her in a strong position with his delegates ahead of the Democratic National Convention, but her top choice for a vice presidential nominee remains up in the air. Harris's ideal running mate would be able to make up for her weaknesses and neutralize the Trump-Vance ticket's strengths. In a perfect world, that person would represent a swing state, have foreign policy and military experience, have a compelling family or personal story, and hit different marks in terms of gender and race. They would also need to be willing to serve in a famously powerless role, and to do it under the leadership of Harris. Speculation only bears so much weight in the turbulent world of politics, but considering the criteria, and rumors trickling out of Washington, these 7 candidates are likely to get some buzz as the search for a running mate ramps up. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, 46, has proven capable of attracting a broad voter base, winning re-election in 2023 to a second term at the helm of one of the most conservative states in the nation. His knack for coalition building in a divided political climate has made him a rising star in the Democratic Party. Beshear, one of the nation's youngest sitting governors, could also drum up excitement among voters who were concerned about Biden's age, and neutralize Trump's choice to put a 39-year-old on the Republican ticket. His only downfall would be that, while he might appeal to voters on the national stage, he doesn't hail from a must-win state. Prior to becoming governor in December 2019, Beshear served 4 years as Kentucky's Attorney General. Arizona Senator Mark Kelly, a former astronaut who flipped John McCain's Senate seat blue, has been tossed around as a possible candidate to fill out the ticket, both because of his bipartisan appeal and his ties to an important battleground state. Kelly, 60, is married to former Arizona Representative Gabby Giffords, who narrowly survived an assassination attempt in 2011 when a man shot her in the head during a community event. Together, Kelly and Giffords have spoken out against political violence and, in June, wrote an essay for our channel about reproductive freedoms, both significant topics in the 2024 election. Though plenty of anonymous sources have offered conflicting takes to media outlets on who Harris would pick, multiple sources have said that Kelly either is, or should be, at the top of her list. Outgoing North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper, 67, is wrapping up his final term in office, where he has spent 8 years learning how to govern with a Republican-led General Assembly. In July, 2 sources close to the Biden-Harris campaign told the New York Times that Cooper was emerging as one of the serious contenders for a potential VP replacement, even if it would raise the average age on the ticket. He and Harris got to know each other while they were serving as their state's attorney generals, and the DNC has been hopeful that North Carolina, which hasn't gone blue since the 2008 election, could prove competitive in November. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, like others on this list, followed the Attorney General to Governor Pipeline when he was elected to lead his state by a 15% margin in the 2022 midterms. Prior to the VP buzz, Shapiro, 51, was relatively unknown outside the Keystone State, but he's now seen as a strong candidate for the simple reason that he could help Democrats win over the Rust Belt. It has long been said that Democrats' best chance to electoral college victory in November is to secure the blue wall, which includes Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Minnesota. And on Shapiro's home turf his popularity ratings soar, demonstrating his bipartisan appeal. Though Shapiro has been characterized as inexperienced in comparison to other possible running mates, since he's only in his second year as governor, he is not a newcomer to politics. Prior to serving as the state's attorney general he was chair of the Montgomery County Board of Commissioners, and he spent 7 years in the Pennsylvania State House. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, 59, has emerged as an unlikely champion of the progressive movement since taking office in